We are the table we grew up at. We're siblings, and we're here meeting around our virtual table to tell stories and talk about what it was like being raised in an Anabaptist home and community. So welcome, pull up a chair, and join us around the table. All right. Hi, guys.
Hello.
Hey, Britt.
Tonight, we have something so fun. A guest with us, Jacinda.
Welcome, Cinda. Thank you.
Jacinda is our cousin. She grew up right alongside of us. Would have gone to the same church, same school. Similar stories, I think.
Mhm.
But we're gonna let her tell you that story. So, Cinda, do you mind just telling us a little bit about yourself?
Sure. So my name's Cinda. I'm 21. I'm a barista. I love what I do. I have so much fun.
And she's so good at her job.
Thanks. I
She
think so
trained
too.
me when I was a barista. She is so good at her job.
Thanks.
To try her coffees.
mhm.
They really are the best.
That's
Okay.
generally what baristas do is coffees, but
No, I have to try them. I don't know if I've
Oh, you
ever-
haven't tried them.
I don't think so.
But you've never tried one of my coffees before.
I don't think so. I've been to your coffee shop. I don't know if I had your coffees, the ones that you made specifically.
We have to fix that.
I will next time I'm in Indiana.
Okay.
You.
Okay.
You're a barista.
I'm a
Wes.
barista. I don't know. What else is there about me?
You love to travel. I
That's
keep
true.
seeing trip
Actually,
pictures.
that's true. I just hit my 18th country this year.
Good
Nice.
job.
Light
30.
work.
Are you
Okay.
gonna hit the 30 before 30? Is that what you said?
Yes, I am. That's my
Good job.
big
Yeah.
goal right now. Is 30 before 30. I'm basically on track. I'm a little bit behind. I think by the end of this year, I have 2 more countries coming up this year.
Nice.
Maybe.
What are they?
And, well, believe it or not, I've never been to Canada, which is weird. I've seen it, but I've never been.
Gonna hit that one.
Yep. And then the second one, I don't know. It could be the Bahamas, it could be Asia, or I honestly don't know. I'm
Not
not
back
sure.
to Europe again.
I wish.
You wish.
I'm not sure yet. I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah,
You need to get over in the Eastern European
I want to.
bloc, Croatia, Serbia. That'd be really fun. Down through
You can
there,
come with me to
Montenegro.
Africa.
Yeah.
I would love to. I
Yeah,
want to
I
go to
wanna
South Africa.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I want to hit that part of the world someday.
What if we all go together?
I'm
Family
in.
trip.
Love
Okay.
it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Except that sounds like a nightmare to plan.
I know.
Let's just do it on our own time.
Please.
Yeah.
Sorry, Brent. I think I talked over you with the
No.
Eastern European thing. So if you want to say that
No,
again,
no, I just said that's where someday where I'd like to go is the Eastern Bloc.
Cool.
I want to go to Russia. I think Russia would
Oh,
be
that'd be so
cool.
fun.
I could spend so much time
Yeah.
anyway. Jacinda, tell us a little bit of your background experience growing up in the church that we grew up in.
there. Okay, sure. I grew up with 3 sisters, 3 older sisters. I'm the youngest. I went to the same church that you guys went to, and then I went to the same school, so like the church school.
Mhm.
I don't know. I think my experience is a little bit different than you guys.
Mhm.
It's similar, but there's differences because I came years after you guys did.
Right.
Yeah.
Do you think at that point, it's because there was like a different bishop at that time from when we were growing up and your age, that it made a little bit of a difference in your experience there?
I think so. I think actually, where like you guys had a lot of like run-ins in church, where I had more run-ins in school
Gotcha.
Mm.
than anything. I think it probably did have to do with like leadership and stuff
Mhm.
like that.
Mhm.
That's
Yeah.
where it was different. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You didn't do all 12 years though, right?
Yes,
At
that's
the
true.
church school, right?
I actually did. We have to think about this. So I did 2 years in Thailand,
Right.
because my family, we were missionaries for 2 years. So I did 2 years in school in Thailand, and then my senior year of school, I moved to a different Christian school in the area.
Mhm.
I graduated from there,
Mhm.
And then I did college for 2 years and I got my associate's degree. So that's cool.
That is cool.
Yeah.
Yes.
You went senior year, you went to a different school, and
Mhm.
you got a diploma that actually matters probably.
Yes, I did. I didn't have to go through all the
Unlike
things that you
all of
guys
us,
had to
we
go
worked our
through.
butts off for a diploma that means nothing.
That means nothing.
I'm so sorry. Yeah.
It's one of
Actually,
my pet
applying to
peeves.
colleges was really easy too because I just had to like everything was like on the computers. I didn't have to go like you guys had to go through like the office and get all those
Oh,
papers
yeah.
and everything.
Oh
all-
yeah.
I didn't
Oh,
have to do
yeah.
that. I just had to say, hey, I want to apply to this college, and they sent it over.
Yeah.
So
That is awesome.
it was very easy.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's cool.
One of the bogus things that drives me nuts about little private schools is like, can we figure out a way to make this diploma worth something, mean something?
Yeah.
Right.
I think
But
my
then if-
sisters still hold it against me that I'm the only one that has like a diploma that means something.
Yeah.
Like I think everyone else has an issue with it.
Got to have a GED if you want to do anything.
Yeah.
No kidding. Even though you went 12 years to school.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I'm gonna ask you maybe a harder question. I don't know if this is a question that you choose whether you want to answer it. Do you think that your family has anything to do with the different experience?
Yes,
Yes.
I do.
Gotcha.
My so I think it was positive and it was negative.
Yes.
Like we had connections in that church that were not healthy.
Mhm.
It should not have ever, I guess, gone that far.
Yep.
But then we also didn't get as much as like the flack that you guys would have gotten because of who we were, I think,
Right.
too.
Some of the
But-
same connections you're talking about are you didn't get problems because of them, but it also caused other problems that
Yes.
we never dealt with.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. It was just a
Yeah.
different flavor.
Yep.
All right. Can you tell us some of the maybe beliefs or values that you would have that you would still keep with you from your childhood?
Oh man, that's hard because I think I'm trying to figure that out right now.
Mhm.
Like
That's fair.
yeah, it's a trip.
Yeah. Been there.
Yeah. I'm actually not sure how to answer that question because
Mhm.
I think I'm at a stage where a lot of it is like I'm not sure if I think I'm trying to like sift through all of the things that have been taught to me.
Yeah.
Like whether I was actually told that or I like my subconscious took it in.
Mhm.
So like I'm trying to like separate like what's the actual truth and what was a lie or whatever.
Mhm.
I'm not sure. I think like I'm not sure if this answers your question, but I think like I have learned how important community is, and that is a really big value. People are like they're so important, and they just they just make your life so much easier.
Mhm.
Because you have like support groups,
Mhm.
and that is so amazing. And it's really hard. Like when you leave, that can disappear.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I think we all have experienced some aspect of that.
Mhm.
Mhm.
I think it's really
And-
cool to hear you say that you don't know
Mhm.
all of it because like we're all a little older,
Mhm.
have worked through some of those things. So it's really cool to have that perspective. Like, I'm still working through it, trying to
Yeah.
figure it out.
Yeah.
And like for me, for my like there's I think sometimes we want to arrive at finished products.
Yep.
Like we're just there, boom, nailed it.
Yeah.
And often like we learn more by going by through the process, through the journey, through the and that's where the fun is. That's where the learning is. So
Mhm.
have fun with it.
Thanks.
We're here for if you have any questions.
Yeah, absolutely. Yep.
Unless it's something that I'm still struggling through, then you're on your own.
Figure it out.
Yeah.
Do you feel like there was a time in your life when you like started like kind of raising the questions? Now I know you just got done saying that you're the youngest of, your three older sisters, so they kind of probably helped in this, but was there a time that you specifically remember where you like it kind of raised the question in your head, like, is this what is this what I want? Is this the way I should go?
Yeah, I can really get into it if you want me to.
Please do.
Okay.
Or no.
When my family actually moved to Thailand and when we had moved back, that was just changed my life totally. Like it opened up my world so much. I'd also I think I had a very like rude awakening to life and everything. So I think like Thailand itself started everything started questioning because I think my parents started questioning things and you could like feel the difference in like my family. And also my sisters they're just the type to like, well, and you guys too. Everyone just like in this family just kind of pushes a little bit and keeps questioning
No, we
everything.
don't do things like that.
Never. So yeah, I think that was a big thing, but coming back home and realizing that like life kind of moved on without you. People have moved on without you. And you actually probably don't share a lot of the same beliefs that they do. Because you grew and you had a lot of different life experiences while they were on the other side of the world.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that just moving and then coming back 2 years later just changed the whole perspective.
How old were you when you lived in Thailand?
Oh, I think like 9. I think I left when I was 9, came back. Yeah, I
11.
think 11, 12-ish. Yeah.
That's crazy because like we both, like a lot of us that were talking about it before on a previous podcast about coming back home from being gone for a long time, mission field, whatever that is. And we all did it as young adults. I can't imagine at 9, 10, 11, like you don't have a lot of words probably you don't even know what's going on in some ways.
Right.
Yeah.
You do, but you don't. You have no say in whether you go or stay.
Yeah.
I mean, again, you do, but not ultimately. Like your parents are ultimately going to make the decision.
Right.
And like at 9 or 10 years old, like it's hard to make friends.
Yeah.
And 9 and 10-year-olds are mean.
They really are.
It is true. And
And
you know what though?
like
Funny enough. Go ahead.
well, like you have such a different life experience at that point than they have. Like kudos to you. That's some hard stuff.
Yeah.
Thanks.
At a young age.
Yeah. I think I grew up in a lot of different ways that is very like different than the people that grew up in my area. I think a very different life experience from them. And it's not necessarily like wrong or everything, but like it's just incredibly different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like your environment changed your personality.
Oh yeah. Oh, 100%.
And so when you came back home, there was no one that could relate to riding a scooter to the grocery store.
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah. And like even just like the experiences that had happened in Thailand too. Like nobody knew those experiences. No one was able to share like being on a scooter or whatever it was.
Yeah.
And so like no one even like you don't even think to ask like, hey, how was this experience? Or
like
it just doesn't occur to them.
And how do you explain how was your trip in a 2-year?
Oh yeah. And like you kind of like it's kind of funny because like I remember like people would kind of ask and then you would try to like tell them and you would kind of see that like after a minute or so you kind of lost them and like you're like, okay, you're not listening anymore. That's okay. We can just wrap this up.
Yeah. 100%.
We get it. So after Thailand, you obviously didn't leave the Mennonites because you were 11. So what has your journey been kind of stepping away from the community? Tell me about that.
Okay. It's been a very hard journey, I think, leaving. The decision was hard and it was easy. I think it was pretty inevitable that I was leaving at a pretty young age. Just because of all of like the experiences I've had. But it was really hard to make the decision. I actually think like there was a little bit of like denial in it too, because I didn't like I knew it was always going to happen. I just kind of didn't think it would happen as fast. I think maybe. And so it happened in a completely different way than what I had thought. It was really hard. And when I did leave, I did lose I lost my community. And even like years after leaving, I'm still struggling to find a community. I don't have one really. And that kind of comes with, I think, like my age and where I'm at, but also like you just smack like leaving a whole culture on top of that, and it kind of amplifies.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's like like you talked about, you are still trying to process things, figure out what exactly where you're at, and then you're trying to fit into a new type of culture, church culture, Christian culture,
Yes.
that is totally different. Doesn't have, again, not the same experiences.
Yes. Oh,
It's
it is
it's crazy.
interesting trying to explain to people the experiences you have as a young child in a conservative background. Like it doesn't make sense to these people.
Yeah.
It's like the same thing as like when I like came back home from Thailand, like people didn't understand it. And now that I have like left like that culture, I try to explain to someone who's never like been in it. And it's like, it's the same thing of like, we have no idea what you're talking about. This doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is dumb. Why would you do that?
Exactly.
Like, I don't
You
know.
tell
I
me.
did it as a kid too.
Shipwreck casserole. What's that?
What is that?
You don't. Oh, you were with us when we had the shipwreck casserole, weren't you?
It was me and you.
It was me.
Or-
Correct.
yeah.
It was pretty bad. It was a really bad casserole we had in a foreign country called Canada.
Teaching Bible school, just watch out for Jacinda when you go to Canada.
Yeah. Stay away from the shipwreck casserole.
There was literally a sentence followed up by, and the ketchup is the blood, which just freaked me out. It's like,
There's
no.
ketchup squirted on top. That was the blood of the poor sailors in the
That's
shipwreck.
not what you want to hear when you're
I
eating
thought we were
food.
teaching Bible school,
We were.
not scandalizing children.
But that was for the staff.
No, this was for the staff.
That was the
It was
staff.
bad, Cinda. It was really bad. It was
Canadian.
gross. It was absolutely disgusting.
Yeah, it was something else.
Oh my
The
goodness.
Lord loves that lady though too.
Yes,
She
she
does.
does.
God bless her for cooking. You
I
know.
know. Yeah.
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 You should talk a little bit about school. We kind of skipped ahead to that, but I know that schools was tough for you. You should talk a little bit, say as much or as little as you want about school and what that was like.
Okay. Well, whenever there was like a talk or like there's a Bible story, we always had like chapel Wednesday mornings, I think.
Yeah.
And I would always have a question. I was always questioning something, and I would ask Courtney so many questions. And like, so I think because I struggled to learn, and I learned in a very different way. I had dyslexia, still kind of struggle with it. And so our little private school didn't know what to do with someone who has dyslexia and who learns a different way. And so I was often, I think, like kind of just, I think teachers kind of got upset at me and annoyed at
you like a nuisance.
Yes, definitely. I was a nuisance. I think the problem that they wanted to just push away.
Yeah.
Because they didn't know how to deal with me.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think you add on top of like, I was always asking like biblical questions and I wanted to know more. And I think a lot of them didn't have the answers. Yeah. And I wanted to know why. And a lot of them didn't have the answers. And and it backfired a lot on me. I think not a lot of teachers liked me. I actually don't know if I think I had maybe one or two teachers that liked me. But for the most part, I was always the bad kid.
Even though your actions weren't really bad.
Yeah, no, they weren't. As far as, okay, well, listen.
There was that one time.
There was this one time. But
what happened?
For the most part, it was just because I was asking questions.
Yep.
Yeah. But I mean, like, I think for the most part in school, like, I fit in. I was a popular kid, I think. But yeah, I
You
think,
had your fair share of girl drama.
oh my goodness. Yes. I had so much girl drama. It was crazy. I think that actually defined a lot of my, like, from like eighth grade till, like, honestly 11th grade, defined those whole entire years of just, it was drama, a lot of broken friendships, and yeah. But thankfully there have been friendships that have come out of that
Have been redeemed.
Mhm. Yes. And that took a lot of work,
Yeah.
but yeah.
That's good. I didn't know
Sorry
that
to hear
was,
that.
yeah, I didn't know how that was school for you. I can very much relate to that.
Right, I'm sorry.
And me too. I'm sorry. Um, I am curious, if you don't mind if I jump back to or away from school now.
Mhm.
A lot of questions that I get just from like starting the podcast is people often ask about our parents.
Mhm.
What do your parents think? How do your parents feel? Now that you've stepped away from the culture and the community and they haven't. And so that's my question for you. What do your parents think and say? How do they feel about you and your sisters having stepped away?
Okay. I think it's actually, I don't think it's what people would expect. It's actually very supportive, I would say. I think because I'm the youngest, I think that I got my three sisters blazed the trail for me. So I didn't have to fight as many battles in that area. So I think it was a little bit easier for me with my parents because they had already been like used to it.
Mhm.
But my parents have actually been very supportive. I know that when I was making the decision to leave, my parents actually came to me one night. It was a very dramatic night. I had a horrible night, horrible experience with a youth group. And I came home in tears and I told my parents' story. And I just remember them telling me, you just need to go. It's like, we respect your decision. You need to, I just need to leave. In a supportive way, because I think they saw how much it was actually killing me inside. And
Mhm.
how I honestly, I felt very dead. I was miserable, I think, the last year up until I left. I was really miserable. And I didn't know what to do. I think I was just kind of miserable.
Mhm.
And I think like my parents saw that, and it actually, I think it changed their minds for them because they saw how much it was killing me inside.
Mhm.
Mhm. Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
think, yeah, they're pretty supportive honestly, because of how horribly I was treated. And they saw it firsthand, and they
Right.
heard the conversations. They were really supportive of me leaving.
Mhm.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yep.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
It's
Mhm.
nice to have that support, even if maybe not your whole family agreed, or, like
Yeah.
when I say whole family, aunts and uncles, cousins, whatever it is.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Yeah.
to have that backing of your parents.
For sure.
And you still have a lot of friends among like school friends and stuff that you would have grown up with. Is that right or no?
Yes and no. I'm
Okay.
not sure
A
actually.
couple.
I don't know where we stand. But yeah, a couple. Actually, I actually just took a trip with one of my old school friends, and we had so much fun. So yeah, there's some I still have. I think there's some that I just kind of like naturally, like, we just kind of fizzled out, and that's fine. But yeah, like there's still some like really good core friendships that I would still have with my school friends. I think we kind of trauma bonded a little bit in our school. There was a lot of drama going on.
Mhm.
And we kind of like, we just understand each other. I think there's just an understanding.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You and your bestie.
Yeah, me and my bestie.
Yeah.
Yeah. She gets it.
Yeah, there was several times that her and the bestie and I had intervention.
It's true. It's true. And you know what? I can't go to that coffee shop anymore without thinking about it. It's ruined the coffee shop for me. Sorry.
You guys might want to clarify how Courtney and Jacinda were in the same school and at the same time.
Oh, yeah.
Courtney's
So
not very smart, and she was held back a
She had
bunch
to
of
do the
days.
12th grade 6 times.
6 times.
it's true.
6 times. So
Mhm.
that's how Cinda caught up with me, even though I'm like 12 years older than her.
Yeah.
No, I was teaching
Mhm.
at something like that. So we have a lot of good memories together
Yes. Mhm.
in school. And like 2020 was like the best school year there
Oh
that
my
we
gosh,
had.
yes.
Yeah.
Yes, that was the year that you
That
was
was
the year that you got
that was the year I was pregnant with Kaya.
yes.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yes, that was the year that everyone in school said this was the best year we've ever had.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it
That was
was.
such a good year.
It was such a good year.
Wow.
And
It
then
was
after
2020.
that, it all blew up.
Well, it ended 6 weeks early, but still it was
Yeah.
a really good year.
That's probably why it was so good.
We're out of here 6 weeks early.
No, it was just there was something about it was just such a good year. We
Yeah.
were just like we had girls' chapel every Tuesday morning, and we just had such an amazing chapel time every Tuesday morning. And like it was so much fun. And like it felt like the girls, I think one of the things is that there wasn't a whole lot of drama that year.
I think so too, actually.
Like-
I think a lot of it had fizzled out a little bit. I think I think especially me and my best friend had definitely like figured out where we stand
Mhm.
and who we are a little bit more. And so we were, I think, a lot more confident in our friendship with each other,
Yeah.
and we trusted each other a lot more. And I think it calmed down a lot because of that.
Yeah. I think a little bit too was the 2 teachers that were there with me were first timers.
Mhm.
And so
So you bossed them around.
I bossed them around.
And you know what? You did a great job too.
I said what when.
Yeah. Which in the end got you fired. No, not fired.
Well, there was people that left because of me. So,
That's so interesting.
but no, I quit because I had my baby Kaya.
Yeah.
I'm just saying it was fun in those years because Cinda and I actually got really close during
Mhm.
those school years, and we've kept a really good relationship up
Yeah.
so far ever since. So
Mhm.
Mhm.
been good.
Cinda, is there something as you like look back over all your journey now that you've had so far, something that taught you something about yourself that you would like to share with everyone?
Ooh.
Or maybe about faith or a relationship with God. It can be anything.
Man, I think a lot. I think it's gonna sound cliche, but it is, I think, one of those things where like you honestly can never expect or can never expect where God's going to take you
Mhm.
and how much I think trauma in your life can happen, but he can turn it for good.
Yeah.
And I mean, I'm still working through that. That is not something I feel every day,
Yeah.
but I'm getting there. But
Mhm.
it's like, I don't know, it's coming, I think.
Yeah.
And I think I'm so like, it's crazy to look back because I think I see my younger self and I'm like, oh, she would have been miserable if she stayed. And
Mhm.
like she would have hated it. She wouldn't have, like, honestly, she wouldn't have made a good, I don't know if I can say this.
She wouldn't have fit into the culture well.
She wouldn't
You've
have
been a
fit into the
horrible
culture at
Mennonite.
all.
I'll
She
say it.
would have. She would have.
I'll say it.
She wouldn't have been happy like that.
Yeah.
And I think like it's amazing to see how much pain I went through, but it actually got me to do a really hard thing and leave culture and leave comfort and family and say, I actually can't, I cannot, I can't stand by this any longer. Cause like my beliefs and my my experiences are just like won't allow me
Mhm.
to do this. I can't. So yeah, I think like I'm very thankful for the the experiences I did have, even though it set me apart when I was younger, and it still sets me apart.
Yeah.
I'm very thankful that I had them, because I feel I'm so much more free today
Thanks, Jesus.
than I've ever been. And it's so much fun. It's miserable at times because you're so lonely. But I am so much more free today. And I love that. And I love that, like, this is just me and my little like girl brain. But I remember, like, when I was younger, I desperately wanted to wear earrings, because we had like kids club, and the girls I was always with, like, were always talking about their pretty earrings, and they're so pretty, and I just want some. And I remember, like, I would just beg my mom to, and she's like, no, like, we can't. And now at like 21 years old, I have several ear piercings, and I love them so much. And it's just like, it's one of those things where it's like, it's so little, but it's really redeeming, because I just love it. It's so much fun. I just enjoy it.
Yeah. We get it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And realizing that in it all, if others choose not to do that, and if others want to abide by that standard, that's okay for them.
Absolutely.
And like, God still loves them right where they are, and he still loves me right where I am.
Exactly.
And like, he doesn't, he's not down here up there looking at us. And the concept that God is just gonna beat us on the head as soon as we do something that's not.
Oh my
Right,
God. No,
no.
the first day, funny story. I'm gonna
Go
out
ahead.
myself
Please,
with this.
go ahead.
The first time I was going to get my ears pierced, I actually hit my garage door with my nice car because I was so nervous and I was so freaked out, and I was so like, am I doing something wrong? I was so freaked out, and I think I was so intimidated that I messed up my car a little bit. But it's okay.
It's Dad's garage door. We're fine with the garage door.
It's true.
My
He
car,
fixed it.
however.
It's fine. But yeah, it's like,
Well, now he knows because you just said on the podcast.
no, he knows.
Oh.
I called him in tears.
That's funny.
Yeah, but I definitely learned that, like, people can treat you, they'll treat you differently when you look different, especially like, you're wearing jeans, or you're doing your hair differently, you're wearing your hair down, and people treat you differently. And I think it's kind of disheartening, but I think it almost, I think I'm just I'm so happy to be free from that thinking, because I also had that thinking of like, I can't believe that like this person would do this, and actually, like, that was a lie. I didn't know anything about that person. I actually didn't know anything about that person. That was an assumption I had made. And I've been set free from that, I think. And I've been learning to be super, like, trying to not be scared of what people say or what they think of me. I think it's taught me a lot of, like, just
identity in Jesus.
Yeah, and it doesn't actually matter what people say about you. It really doesn't.
Yeah. Thank you for joining us tonight, Cinda. It was really fun to have you.
Yes.
One thing. I have one thing. Go back to, I don't know, episode 1, 2, 3. There's a story in there.
Oh, good.
Girl with hair on fire.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
That's
Yes.
this is the cousin.
Yes, I am. I'm her.
This is
And
her.
you're welcome.
So just a little,
That's true.
just a little connection there. If you listen
Yeah.
to one of the first 3 episodes, if you didn't, go back and listen. A lot of good stuff in them.
Yes.
Yeah.
Find out what happened to my hair and how it started on fire.
That's right.
Yeah.
She be
Because she wasn't praying.
prayer.
Listen, I was reading the eyes open in the first place. You never should have known.
Smell something, maybe.
I should have been focused on the Lord.
I should have been. Yep. The smell of burning hair should not have distracted me from prayer.
Yeah.
Exactly.
All right, we're gonna wrap this up because it could go on all night, I think. So thank you for joining us around the table. Thank you for being a guest. Again, in the show notes, you can find links to each of us individually to reach out and comment or ask questions or share your stories. You can also just drop comments in any platform you're listening to. Thank you for joining us at the table we grew up at.